I'm loving this new intro screen. Hello and welcome back everyone to Third Age Total War, Divide and Conquer. Coming back to you with version 3, the Cold North. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, it's been months it feels like, and it probably has been. I can't remember, I can't count well. And we are now once again at a faction vote. I already have a few factions I have in mind I want to play as. And for any of you that already noticed the little hint I left in a comment on my most recent Edime video, episode, part 20 of the Random Roundhouse, you will know that I decided upon a faction that begins in a unique in the mountain the most famous mountain region of Middle Earth. And no, it's not Mordor, it's not the Ash Mountains or the Mountains of Shadow, it's not the White Mountains, it's not the Blue Mountains, it's the Misty Mountains. So factions that start at or are most affected by the Misty Mountains. So let's go over each of those factions now. I'm just trying to remember each and every one of these. So we have the Goblins of Moria, which most people might have forgotten about because there's no longer the Orcs of the Misty Mountains. They are now been split up into the Goblins of Moria and the Orcs of Gundabad, which is the brand new faction to have entered Divide and Conquer. And I must admit, I'm very eager to play this faction, whether it be in a channel campaign or just a random fun campaign that I have on my own without recording. It all depends on that. There's also, some of you may already remember this faction, the Remnants of Angmar have been completely redone for those of you that don't know much about what happened with Angmar in version 3. So if any of you want to see this the Angmar campaign again, because I have to admit, I love Angmar. And now they've just done it to make them even better. And I'm so eager to have a look at them as well. But again, that's just one of the factions I am willing to have a vote on. And then the last of the evil factions to choose from is the Dominion of Isengard, at the very base of the Misty Mountains. One of the factions that isn't really touching any of the Misty Mountains, but still is a faction that is often overlooked. But I do like some of the changes that they've done to Isengard, especially Saruman's new bodyguard. And I am very eager to have a look at Isengard as well, if you guys would like to see that. But then there are three other factions that people might have forgotten about. The three Dwarven nations, the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, those that start up all the way in Erebor and march their way down into Khazad-dûm East and then make their way up north through the Misty Mountains. Then there are the Dwarves of Erebor themselves, led by the new, even prettier looking King Dane Ironfoot. And they also can very easily just go into the Misty Mountains and fight off against the new Gundabad and Angmar, etc, etc, or even Rune, because, you know, I want to fight Rune one day. I think playing as Erebor will be that day. And then finally, the Dwarves of Eret Lewin, which, another thing to note is, all three Dwarven nations have been now given a focus in their rosters. The Dwarves of Erebor the Dwarves of Erebor have been made a more aggressive nation with slightly less armor stats. The Dwarves of Khazad-dûm have been made more defensive, but also are slower because of this and their heavy armor. And the Dwarves of Eret Lewin have been made a more pike and crossbow themed Dwarven nation, which also is also known to have the best crossbows in the game. And I am also very eager to see this faction played as. But of course, I played as Lyndon last time, and that was right next to the Dwarves of Eret Lewin. Although the campaign will be so different, because we won't be going through into the south, the east and the south. We're going straight through into Angmar, down into Gundabad, and then around the Misty Mountains. But again, the choice is all yours. Which faction would you like to see? So once again, the factions are the Goblins of Moria, the Orcs of Gundabad, the Remnants of Angmar, the Dominion of Isengard, the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, the Dwarves of Erebor, and the Dwarves of Eret Lewin. You make your choice. I have left links below for the factions. Which faction would you want to see in the campaign? And for those of you that may remember the last two campaigns, they had the Total War submod installed. Currently, I do not have that mod installed, but if you guys do want to see it, and if I can make it work, we will use the Total War submod. So yeah, that's two different polls you can go to. One for which faction you want to see, so out of 7 factions, and then another poll which decides, do you want to see a Total War campaign, or do you want to see a vanilla Divide and Conquer campaign? So I hope you're all excited for this new campaign that I'm going to be releasing soon. This will be a poll to continue on until either Thursday, if I have enough time to record, but if not, it will be the final tally will be made on Saturday, and then I will start the recordings on Tuesday, because this is going to be up for my Sunday slots, just so I can get enough videos throughout the week. So for Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday will be the first 3 videos of the new campaign, and then it'll keep going back and forth between Random Roundhouse and Divide and Conquer. So again, I hope you're all excited for this, because I am so excited to show off these new factions. Everything just looks so much more crisp. I'm already loving this. I can't believe how much detail they've put into this mod now. More than what they've already done, and I'm so excited to have a look at everything. But until next time, ta-ta for now.